following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Hangin' With The Boys.
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' With The Boys, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, and Shannon Gross.
Thursday.
Yes, sir.
One day closer to Friday.
Yes, it is.
Gotta like that.
Yes. It's getting a little bit warmer in Dallas.
Yes,
Definitely
it is.
gotta like that.
Christmas is getting a little bit closer to being set up out here.
Yes, it is.
That starts next Friday, huh?
Starts.
Sure, you're right.
When does it start?
Week from
November
tomorrow?
23rd.
Yes, it does.
November the 23rd, and it's free.
Yes, it is.
And parking's free.
Yes, it is.
And this show is free.
Yes, it is.
Take it or leave it. It's free.
Yes, you can.
I'm worried.
You're worried?
I'm worried.
Oh,
You don't know why I'm worried?
tell us, please.
I bet it got something to do with the Dallas Cowboys.
It does. Kurt, pull up the practice report from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I'm worried. Just read the whole thing,
All right,
top to bottom. Yes.
Tavon Austin did not practice, groin injury. Taco Charlton did not practice, shoulder injury. Malik Collins did not practice, knee injury. Randy Gregory was on the report. He practiced in full, but he's listed with a knee injury. David Irving did not practice, ankle injury. Sean Lee did not practice, hamstring injury. Zach Martin did not practice, knee injury. Daniel Ross did not practice, calf. Tyron Smith did not practice, back. Jeff Swaim is listed on the injury report with a knee, but he practiced. Joe Thomas was limited with a foot injury. Connor Williams was limited with a knee injury. And Antoine Woods did not practice with a concussion.
That's 6 defensive linebackers or linemen that did not practice on Wednesday.
That defensive line is looking...
What do you do, Nate?
Man.
What do you do if even half of these guys can't go and you're facing this offense that throws the ball all over the place and you got to go full blast every play? How's that rotation going to work?
Rush 3, drop 8, and pray. Rush 3 and drop 8 and pray, man.
That's about as banged up as I've seen them
9.
in a while, man.
We have 10 defensive linemen, and what, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them are on the injury reserve.
6 of the 10.
You know what? And see, rush 3 and drop 9. But you know what's amazing is now I ask myself, 18 wide receivers, 14 tight ends, and a fullback. Really?
3 quarterback, yeah.
Yeah, really?
What are they going to do? What do you do?
Cooper Rush better get on the rush.
Better flip him on the other side of the
flip on
ball?
the other side, let the brakes be. Let him get 3 good rushes in.
Well, you hope Gregory will play, so you'll have him. But, I mean, the other guys, I don't think any of them are sure things. Maybe Malik Collins, he's usually pretty good.
Yeah,
about
he'll
bouncing
be back, and Woods will be back. And
Well, I don't know. They haven't
Log,
said his
I
concussion,
understand. They have to go through protocol, but the Log gonna figure it out.
But I mean, I assume that's going to put such a strain, though, on the rest of the line, though. I mean, you can't run Lawrence out there every single snap, can you?
He'll try. D-Law will try. We got Tyrone Crawford, D-Law. Who else?
Let's see. You've got Karan Reed is back up,
yes.
and Dorrance Armstrong. Those are the guys that are not on the list.
You know what? I want Dorrance to play, so I think he'll get a sack. If they let him play.
Think so?
Oh, man, I like Dorrance, man. So
So you got Dorrance, Randy Gregory,
Tyrone Crawford,
Tyrone,
D-Law,
and then Reed. Those are your 5 guys. Man.
You know who's perfectly healthy?
Who?
Rico.
Nice, Douglas.
You know what?
He got you there. He got you. I can tell the look. I can tell by the look on
You
your
know
face.
what? Why not?
You got it.
Why not? You got him on this team. You're not playing him at tight end. Put him on the other side of the ball. He's a monster.
Hey, could you duplicate that again, man? Could you duplicate? You should have saw the look on his
We'll have to play it back.
He's so
later.
stupid.
Oh, that was so funny.
Douglas, you're so stupid. Wait a minute.
He thought
can't play none of all this other stuff we got. The Alvin Harper interview, can't play any of these other drops, but you got that damn drops that you can play.
Okay.
I mean, Shannon had to look like
healthy.
Who?
Rico.
Shannon like, who did I miss? You know, he had that look like, who did I miss? And like, I missed somebody. Hey, I'm kind of looking over. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, Douglas.
Good one, Douglas.
Every now and then, Douglas. Every now and then.
All right, so the guy that this defensive line is going to be chasing completely out of gas by the midway through the third quarter, because there's not going to be enough of them to play, is Matt Ryan.
Yep.
And he's having a hell of a year.
He is.
He's not Nate's favorite quarterback.
Oh man, but
Nate doesn't think he's elite. He thinks he's borderline.
Let me tell you
this
something.
year, tell us some stats, Kurt.
Well,
man, he got 21 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, almost over 2,000 yards, Kurt.
6 touchdowns to 3 interceptions.
What you got? Yeah, he's averaging 335 yards a game, which is first in the NFL. Fourth in passer rating, 113.2. Tied for fourth in touchdowns, 21. He's against the Cowboys. He's 3-1 with just over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
How do you slow this guy down? Is it all about the pressure and the coverage? Is that all you can do? Like,
if it was 20 years ago, just drive him to the turf.
Right? Fall on him repeatedly?
You can't do that now. Oh, man. What we have to do is, and I'm telling you, I've seen this work. I've seen the good teams do this. Hug up on your receivers. Be sound in your technique. And they catch the ball, tackle them. Mm-hmm. Tackle them hard. You know, but
no missed tackles. Huh?
Oh, man, if you miss a tackle.
Because these guys can run, too.
Oh, my God. Every one of them. Mm-hmm. Ridley, Sanu.
When did that start? When did Atlanta start? Because it seems like they've always had 2 number ones and then a really solid number 3. When did they start? Was that back in the 90s?
Ever since Matt Ryan has been there, they have had either elite tight end that was very, very exceptional with Gonzalez, or they've had, remember the other guy they had, White? Was it White at wide receiver?
Yeah, Roddy White.
Man, they've always, ever since he's been there, supplied him with a unique and outstanding wide receiver.
Because Roddy White was there with Julio,
yeah.
And then when he fell out of the picture, Julio slid over and Sanu came in.
Yeah.
And now they got Ridley in addition. And Ridley's
did he get any? He didn't get none of Rising, though. He didn't get none of Bad Moon Rising, did he?
Matt Ryan?
Yeah, he didn't get none of that.
I think Vic was there when he was there, right?
No, Andre Rison was long gone.
Yeah, long gone, but because I knew they had Roddy White.
Era, man.
Huh?
I think Michael Irvin played longer than Rison.
Yeah. He did. Hey, look at here.
Why does Matt Ryan get such a bum rap? His stats are just because he hasn't won the Super Bowl?
Because he can't close out the big one, babe.
He's been to the Super Bowl.
About. You can go and Marino been too. Wow. Marino been there too.
He's got 8 straight seasons of over 4,000 yards and will probably pass 5,000 this year.
And Matt Stafford the same way.
Why did
Ryan went to the Super Bowl, though.
Why did Tony Romo get such a bad rap? He was a hell of a quarterback.
Yeah, he didn't have these kind of. I mean, his numbers were good, but they weren't Ryan good.
You know what? And I rarely say this, but if Tony Romo would have had Gonzalez and Roddy White, I promise you, he'd have been to the NFC Championship game. Yeah. And this dude has never really had a bad offensive line since he's been there. You know, it's certain teams that know what they're looking at and know how to go get it. They gave up a lot for Julio, and everybody thought they was crazy. When Atlanta gave up a first and a second for Julio, they thought it was crazy. But guess what? Julio making a young Ridley look good with 7 TDs and about 300-400 yards of gain passing. Man, come on.
That's a guy that opens up the offense.
Man, I'm telling you now. That's why when they had Cooper, I was telling you, they ain't the catches Cooper going to make. It's the honest way you got to play these guys. And that's, you know, we brag on Jones. We talk about Uzi. But brother, the other weeks has just been fun. This way they earn their pay. This other week's been fun. Now you got to go to work, you know. And that's what I try to tell people. Ain't but so many people can make you go to work, you know. And these guys, they're finna make them go to work, man. You know, it ain't gonna be no, you know. And if Jones want to say, "Hey, I'm gonna make the Cowboys pay me," get on Julio and do your thing on it.
So this is where you find out how good you really are, right?
Yeah, this is where we either give you that extra meal, or be like, nah, yeah, you ain't that type of guy. They ain't finna give you the extra couple of meals. But then they may say, "Oh boy, you that type of guy. We got to give you the extra couple of meals."
They're gonna be matched up pretty regularly, you think?
If Julio play that left side, man, I see him a lot on the left side, but I haven't. To be honest, I haven't watched. I was going off past history. I haven't watched a lot of Atlanta, and but Julio liked that left side. You know, so
why is that? I've always wondered that. Why do guys tend to, whether it's cornerback or wide receiver, stick to one side? Doesn't that limit what they can do?
Julio, he goes in motion and everything, but sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. You know, most quarterbacks throw to their right a lot. You know, that's just a natural thing, but Matt Ryan he could do it on both sides. And Julio just great, man.
Read those stats on Julio, Kurt.
Oh, let me dig him up here. Sorry.
I think he got 1,000 yards.
1,000 yards.
1,040 yards, right?
Yeah. He's third in the league in catches of 20-plus yards. Of his catches, thanks, Douglas, 73.1% go for first downs. I mean, that's...
You got 2 TDs.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing missing, I guess, is touchdowns. But like you said, he's opening up for other guys. So he's impressive.
He's the best in the league, man.
You think so?
He's the best in the league because the reason I say that, he makes the other guys like Antonio do. But I'm telling you something. It's a toss-up between him and Antonio Brown and the rest of the guys. I mean, I understand, you know, the guy in New York, and I understand the guy in Cincinnati.
What about the guy in New Orleans?
If he can do it year after year,
yeah,
I'll believe in him. It's his second year, I think, and he's lighting the league up. But Julio does it. Julio comes in, and no matter who's over there, the second and third receiver, they prosper. Like Antonio Brown, you know, Juju, is that
Schuster? Yeah,
yeah. He's gonna be another one. Once Antonio leave up out of there, he's gonna be another one. Elite, man.
So in this, when you're attacking the Falcons, are
you going through puberty?
I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm kind of sorry. Having a hard time here today.
Just wondered.
Go ahead on, Kurt, man. You was finna say something real good, I feel.
Do you almost say Jones is going to get what he gets and you try to shut down the other guys? Or is it?
But you can't look at it that way. You got to purely play him for everything you got. Because this is the funny thing is, even though they don't use him in the red zone, you mess around playing one-on-one all over that field, boy, and he break loose.
Yeah.
It's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting stat. Cowboys have only allowed 3 100-yard receivers this year. Golden Tate had 132. DeAndre Hopkins had 151. Zach Ertz had 145. And the Cowboys won 2 of those 3 games.
Because they held down the others.
Yeah, so that's,
you know,
that might be the key against the Falcons.
As much as I knocked Matt Ryan for the years past, man, he on fire. He on fire like he was in that Super Bowl year, man.
Yeah.
He on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, so what burning down Atlanta by itself.
So do they play Heath over the top of him, or what? I mean, how?
Yeah, every chance you get. Yeah. And when you get a chance to level him, bring everything you got up in the middle of his chest. Everything you got.
That's not allowed anymore, is it?
Yeah, as long as you do it with a shoulder.
Don't fall on him.
And make sure you hit him in the chest. Don't hit him. Yeah. And make sure his arms ain't up and miss the catch. You can't do it then. The defenseless receiver.
Can we take calls, Douglas?
Yes, we can.
All right.
Hey, y'all short today now because it's all about the analysts. So they short today. Let them know, please, Douglas. Let them know.
Please, Douglas. Let them know.
And be sweet to the females, and they short too. Tell the young ladies, hey, we're gonna be short with y'all too. So
don't hurt them, Douglas.
Don't hurt them.
888-855-2297. Kurt, how's that graphic coming? You forgot about it?
No, it's been requested.
Okay.
Hey, Kirk, Douglas, can I say something else before we start the callers?
How would I stop you?
Can we know if it's a female, and more importantly, can we know if it's the right state?
Or hell, even the right name.
Yeah, that's asking too much.
Don't have me calling these female callers dude and bro and guy and man. Let's take a break. Call us 888-855-2297. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on Hanging With The Boys.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with sideline access and photo ops with current players, alumni, and cheerleaders. That's not all, though. You'll get to talk X's and O's with Senior Director of Player Personnel Will McClay, and of course with yours truly, me, Brian Broaddus. You can trust the official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and with us, you'll travel like a pro. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
While a player can look good on paper, it's when he's out on the field that you really find out what he's made of. That's why the Cowboys rely on more than just stats and scouting reports when building their team. When picking a tractor, it's why you should rely on more than just specs and features. You've got to take it out and put it to the test. The Cowboys did when they named John Deere their official tractor. Experience one for yourself. Visit myjohndeeredealer.com/football.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back, the Star, Frisco, Texas.
Yes, picking number 1 in the draft is a good thing. Picking your wedgies is a bad thing, so never pick again. Reach for Tommy John instead, the innovative men's underwear that has a no wedgie guarantee. Shop exclusive Cowboys underwear at TommyJohn.com/Cowboys for 20% off your first order. That's TommyJohn.com/Cowboys.
Hi, laddie.
To the phones. What are you going to say, Kurt?
No, I'll go to the phones.
To the phones. Reginald, Arkansas. What part of Arkansas, Reggie?
Conway.
Conway. All right, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing today?
Doing great. Doing great.
Excellent, excellent. Are you guys ready for another victory? Do you think we can pull it off? I have full confidence that we can really do this. I think we can go from here on out, win out, and make a run in the playoffs.
Well, win out. Wow.
Win out. Douglas, you need to get Reggie's contact info, and you need to get him to cut a show open for us. That is you talking about get me in the mood to hug on Nate and Kurt. If Reggie cut us a spot, man. You think they're going?
I need Reggie just to say she's a lady, and then I can play that before you go to a caller.
Well, if you wouldn't have just walked all over him, he did say it.
One more time.
She's a lady.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Woo! Let's go. So, Reggie, you think they got a chance to win out?
I do. I really
Really?
do.
What makes you think that?
Well, I think the addition of Amari Cooper is really going to make a difference. I mean, it's pretty evident to me that he has been the key, the one thing that can, kind of help that offense. The line, the addition of that replacement on the line for Connor, I think is making a difference. And Dak is starting to see the field a little bit better because he's not running for his life the whole time.
Not bad points, man. Thanks for calling. That there's so many things that they've changed during that bye week. Small things
so?
the offensive line coach, right?
Yeah.
And then
That ain't small.
Well, big. Okay, so many things have changed. And over the last few weeks, that they signed Amari, that ain't small either. Then you got, your guard went out and you got a new guard in.
Yeah. He ain't small.
He ain't small. Thanks for pointing all this out, Nate. But there's
about Van Der Esch stepping up a little bit. Lee going out. That's a little
that too.
That wouldn't just change more or less as a necessity, maybe.
If the play calling looks like it was a little bit different last week, so you add all those things up, and you could make the case that this is a different team than what we had 3 weeks ago.
I agree.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a lady.
What do you think? Which one of those changes do you think had the biggest effect so far? Because they do look different on offense for sure.
Kurt.
Well, it's got to be Cooper, doesn't it? Because he's opening everything up. I guess that would be my guess, my hope.
Cooper and Colombo.
Cooper and Colombo. Yeah, well, that's two things. But you hope that they keep last week it seemed like they opened up the offense a little bit. We saw them keep going to Zeke, and that the numbers are showing that, Dak's having more time, whatever, more accuracy, whatever it is, with the other receivers because of Cooper, and you hope they continue to do that.
Yeah, I kind of think it's a combination of Colombo and Connor going out, just because I think with this team it all starts up front, but they all work around each other, kind of in sync with each other. But I almost think that's the bigger of the two if you're comparing Amari to the offensive line, just because I think there was something a little bit off with that offensive line. I don't know if it was the coach, the technique being in their head, if they were trying to overcompensate for Connor to help him out a little bit, but it seems like between that coaching change and Suafila being in there, that
you didn't see a big change till Suafila got in there. I mean,
right. But you could argue that it took them 2 weeks to get used to Colombo. So what do you think, Nate?
Man, all of the above, brother.
Yeah,
I think it all
works together.
Yeah, it got to. I just I'm so hoping, man, that we can just take out Atlanta somehow.
You really want to know why Nate wants us to take out Atlanta? Because he and I were at lunch today, and we're going to try what we tried last week without Brad Sham occupying the couch for 30 minutes. We're just going to try to grab players as they walk by and tell them to give us 3 minutes. See how it works. But next week, if we win, Nate wants to take the wireless mics into the locker room with a camera and just grab guys and just start talking to them.
Because, they working, and they coming by, or they may promise Shannon, but their priorities is, what if one of the other guys come up to them, one of the PR guys, they're going to go with them. Or if they got something they got to do that's pressing, they're like, my boy Shannon, they love you to death, but they go, hey, man, I'm going to go do this. And Shannon understand, because we do understand. We've been there, so. But if we hit them right at their lockers. Especially if we can get a few of them half.
Scott, I don't know what up or down means. Come on in here. Come in here and get on the headset.
Especially if we got them half naked, man. Promising
they can't run away. They can't get out of the locker room. They can only go into the shower. Scott, come get on this headset.
Hey, Scott Purcell,
Purcell. Welcome, Scott Purcell, to the show.
Yeah, oh, man, yeah. Hey, what?
Yeah. How are you, Scott?
I'm great. What are we talking about today?
What's your title with the organization?
Well, he was director of broadcasting for 27 years, but now it's director of video content.
You're like me. I don't even know what.
I have no idea. No idea. So we're going to do Hanging With The Boys and get some players on them?
Yeah, I think we're – so Scott, bless his heart, has to put up with me and Nate and Kurt after this show for about 45 minutes to an hour and films all these Hanging With The Boys player interviews. And we don't ever know what the hell we're doing or who we have or if they're going to show up or whatever. So Scott has to fight through it with us. So today what we want to do is try to do what we did last week, minus Brad Sham, just grab guys as they go by.
Right.
Nate's really excited. You tell us if we have the technology to pull this off.
Okay.
Nate, if we win in Atlanta, Nate wants to try to go in there with a wireless mic and a camera, a couple of wireless mics and a camera, and just
catch them at their locker.
Catch them at their locker.
Next week.
Yeah, would that be easy?
That'll be a lot easier. So what we do for these little 3 minutes?
We can do that today.
Well, don't start today.
Okay, all right, yeah.
For these 3-minute interviews, it takes us about an hour to set this up for you guys.
Yep.
So for our fans,
we try to do it.
Was that a jab at us, Scott?
I think so.
I think it was too.
No, the setup takes about an hour to set it up, and then hopefully we'll get more than one guy this week.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
I ain't throwing about it on the bus. Hey, but tell us how you first started into this business.
Oh, we're getting into a real
Yeah,
interview.
man, yeah.
Okay. So when I first started here, Nate Newton was probably in his fourth year of playing.
Fourth or fifth year,
Didn't have as much gray.
How old were you when you started here, Scott?
I started here when I was 21.
First job?
It's my first job out of college.
Really?
Sure was. Yep. And I'll never forget one of the first things I had to do was we needed to get a shot of a player on the field. So this is 1990.
Right.
And I ran out to practice at Valley Ranch with a camera, and no one told me that I wasn't supposed to be out there. And the one person who did start yelling at me was Coach Johnson. And I immediately ran back inside and was like, why'd you guys set me up to go get this shot of whoever the player was?
Right.
And the one person that was yelling at me was Coach Johnson. What's that camera? What's this camera doing out here? Get that camera guy out of here. And I was like, oh. As a young 21-year-old ran out of here.
I'd say you won that battle. You're still standing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still here. But anyway, yeah, so first job out of college started in 1990, and here we are, 28 years later.
Man, what's the coolest thing that you've done since you've been here?
Well, the Super Bowl parade, 1992. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that was the coolest.
Did you take that?
I was actually in Troy Aikman and Jason Garrett's car.
Cool.
Really?
At the time, yep. And,
so you and old JG go way back.
Oh, we were in the car together. Nate, where were you on that parade? That was a parade. There wasn't enough crowd control for that parade. If you remember, all the fans sort of rushed the cars, and there was and the one thing I remember particularly about that is there was a police horse that was sort of leading the way.
Right.
And this police horse literally got spooked and jumped on the hood of Jason and Troy's car.
Right.
Jason, Troy, and Scott Purcell's car with the camera in it. Somewhere there's video of that.
Right.
We need to find that.
Oh, it was pretty interesting.
So that was one of the coolest things.
Yeah, that was cool. Obviously, going to the White House after
which
we won
one?
the Super Bowls. The one in Washington D.C., not the one on in Valley Ranch.
I didn't have a camera at that one.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Wow, it was some cameras.
Good memories.
Good
memories.
All right, Scott.
All righty. Well, we'll see y'all.
We'll be over there in a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for putting up with us. Thank you. All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go.
It's amazing how.
What?
Wow.
What?
He tells us, hey, man, we can do that. We can do that. We can get the wireless.
So that'd be easier. You know what? We might just need to do that every week.
Yeah, that'd be easier, brother.
We have
Get him in the big locker room.
Injury update.
Uh-oh.
If you want to.
Yes.
That.
Give us.
Out today at practice, Zach Martin was back. Malik Collins was back. Not practicing, Daniel Ross, David Irving, Taco Charlton, Antoine Woods. All your defensive linemen. And also Austin and Lee. So,
man.
Oh, Lawrence better get ready. Crawford.
Woo! Boys better get some sleep. Man. All right, let's go back to the phones. Dustin in Houston. What's up, Dustin?
Oh, not much. I just had a question for you. I had two questions for y'all. One is, when do you think Tavon Austin's going to come back, and do you think that's going to open up a lot of receiving yards for Cooper? And if Suafilo does great this game, don't you think that Connor Williams would be a good right tackle besides Zach Martin?
Good questions, man. Appreciate the call. Nate, you go first.
Now, the right tackle is La'el Collins, and but I do agree that the young guy would be a good guy if the left guard that's in there now can maintain and do what he did last week. Then he would be a valuable guy because he'd be considered a starter. And being a backup role, that's valuable. Mm-hmm. What was the other question?
The other question was when is Tavon expected to come back? And if he does that open up Amari?
I haven't heard its timetable yet. Originally it was like 4 to 6 weeks or something like that.
Our receiver's name is Cooper, Beasley, Gallup, and Hearns. Let's ride with that for a while, and then and once if he get back, let's see what he can do.
Yeah. When he first went out, there were a few people speculating that it was one of those groin injuries where the meat was torn off the bone.
Well, he ain't coming back.
So
you never want your meat torn off your bone.
Yeah, that's just a general.
That's not
truth.
a good. That's not a good sounding injury.
That's a law of physics.
That's our show right here, isn't it? Just,
what?
You
don't. Anytime meat comes off your bones, you don't like. That doesn't even sound good. But if he does come back, I think it's the opposite. I think Cooper opens things up for him. Yeah, instead of him opening things up for Cooper, because the stuff they had him running was
just another weapon that can be used.
Yeah,
at your discretion now.
And hopefully he comes back when we get ready to make this playoff run. Keeps me out of Mexico this year.
I hope.
I hope so too. Greg,
we're playoff run now.
Columbus, what's up, Greg?
Hey guys, I think this is going to be a great week to get Zeke running. Get him going in the first half, and some passes to Cooper and Gallup, then come out in the second half and hit him with that 6'8" monster with a deep cross and Rico Gathers. Get the NFL on notice.
You just said that because Douglas played the drop earlier, didn't you? Yep.
But after we burn down the house in Atlanta and come back and skin some hogs, then we got 10 days to prepare to march on some Saints.
Tell you what, don't want to look ahead, but that's going to be a fun game. One way or the other, that's going to be a fun game. So we'll see. We'll see if Rico catches that pass across the middle like you.
Is it snowing up in Columbus?
It was this morning.
Yeah.
But you haven't been outside since?
Nate, what do you think about Sean Lee becoming the linebackers coach next year? Because
you know what, sir? We're gonna cross that. We're gonna cross it when it comes. Right now, we just got to get him healthy and see where that goes. But you didn't answer my question. Have you been outside since this morning?
Well, actually, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm a truck driver.
Oh, okay. So he drove through. Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, keep rolling, man. Keep the wheels moving.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the call, Greg. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
At home or on the road, hanging with the boys
That's right.
is the place to go. What do you think about that?
That's a good promo.
I like it.
All right.
You need to cut one of those.
Maybe I will.
And we're going to have so many drops, so we're going to be the break.
What do you think about this, Nate?
Yes,
Atlanta's
sir.
not that great of a rushing team. They're 30th in yards per game at 89.8, and they've only had one 100-yard rusher this season. With this team, does it even matter? Do they even value the running guy? I know when they had the 1-2 punch of Coleman and Freeman, right?
Yeah.
They were deadly, and that's what made them so great was they could get you with the running game or the receiving game.
This cat don't care no more, man.
He's just throwing it,
like
right?
this, yeah. When he like this.
So if you're the Cowboys, do you still have to game plan around the running game? Or?
Yeah, you still don't let them run. Whenever they try to run, bust them up. Because now if you do let them run, what you going to defend?
Mm-hmm.
So when they do try to run, you get after them. I mean, you punish them. Because if they one-dimensional, and even though they have a great passing game, you still can kind of, put an extra guy on it, But if you don't know what's happening, man, it could be ugly.
I hope it's ugly, but I hope it's ugly the other way.
In our way, yeah.
Hope we get some revenge. Victor in Mercedes, Texas. Where is Mercedes at? I think we've asked you that before.
This isn't Victor.
Oh, God. Douglas.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. Douglas got it right, man.
I like it. That's awesome.
Man, we're about maybe an hour from South Padre Island. I told you all last time, yeah.
Yeah. I thought we'd asked you before. What's happening, man? How you been?
Doing good, man. Hope
Good.
you guys are doing good. I'm glad Washington's playing Houston this week because, get their defense tired for Thursday. But what are the chances of those three D-line guys that are going to be out playing for Thanksgiving?
Don't know.
Irving, Taco, and the human log.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's the one really bad thing about this turnaround. You know, these back-to-back games. Just you out for. It sounded like yesterday that Taco might be in the worst shape of the group, but I hadn't seen Woods on the report before with his concussion, and you never know about those. So, it's to try to turn around. They're already going to be shorthanded in D-line, and they have to turn around 4 days later and be shorthanded again. That's not going to make it easy for sure.
Yeah,
Taco was starting to play good too, so hopefully he comes back soon.
Hope so, man. We'll keep you posted. You just keep listening to us, and we'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Oh, best show, man. You guys take care, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man.
Thank you, Victor.
I think Nate's going to sleep over there.
He is.
No, I'm just listening, man. Sometimes you got to listen. Hey, don't ask that dude where he from no more, where his city close to. I don't think he liked that.
Why?
He said, hey, where Mercedes? I told you guys before from Padre. You didn't see how his voice changed, so don't be asking that, man. He may not call in no more.
I think Reginald put Nate in sleepy time mode.
Who's Reginald?
Hey,
some of the guy with the good voice.
No,
man. You know what?
I think that's how
we do enough.
Started
you know, if we did only 2 shows a week, y'all would be like, man, would Nate ever shut up? You know, because I want to let y'all talk a lick.
But with 5,
but we got 5 shows a week, man. And if y'all on the right page and the callers are going back and forth, I like to hear y'all converse.
So in other words, when we don't know what the hell we're talking about, it's when Nate talks, which is 90% of the time.
He should be.
When we do know what we're talking about,
Kurt been bringing it, man. Kurt been bringing it.
They don't tune in to listen to me though.
They do, man. They do.
I'm out of sorts, man. I got to get back at I missed lunch with you guys the last couple of days.
I know. We're dysfunctional.
Yeah. You know what? You know, this is the funny thing. He said he has a deadline to meet, and that's the reason why he's not been eating lunch with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, man, you behind? He's like, nah, I'm not behind. Well, if you're not behind, why don't you come eat lunch with us? Oh, man, I got a deadline to meet.
Yesterday, I
was either behind or you're not behind.
Yesterday, I was a little behind. Today I wasn't paying attention to the time, and I realized it was too late, and I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't come get you. Yeah. I got caught up in my office and then ran down to lunch and thought you'd be down there, and you weren't, so I texted you.
I was not paying attention. So
that was my fault.
I'm out of whack. I apologize.
You're out of whack? Did your meat get torn off your bones?
God, I missed talk about fish jerking or something like lunch.
What? Fish jerking? Fish jerky.
Jerky.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Kurt.
Oh, that's what it sounded like from Nate.
I ain't said a word.
Fish jerky.
Said a word.
We were talking to
fish killer.
That's an alternative to noodling.
Nate, by the way, for those of you listening, Nate doesn't know anyone in this organization by name except me, Douglas, and Kurt.
Yeah.
Everyone else has a nickname. There's Pinky, there's Big Tex, there's Fish
Baby Doug. I even got a name to do it after Douglas.
Baby Doug. There's Fish Killer.
Bubba Bits.
Bubba Bits. Shout out Bubba Bits.
I ain't seen him in a while.
He's upstairs.
He's manning our phone, right?
Yeah, he mans the Pulse on the app. If you go to the app, go to the Dallas Cowboys app, download it if you don't have it, and the podcasts all come up when we're live. And when you pull it up, there's a screen, and Bubba Bits puts in questions. Or there's not a question on there.
There's no question right now. What's Bubba?
Bubba, get it together. So anyway, usually there's a question, and you get
finally call him out, give him some credit. There's nothing going on.
You get to.
Well, then we ain't Brad Sham either, so
true. We don't have that kind of pull. Bruce, Plano, what's up, Bruce?
You're a long ways away, Bruce. You got to either talk to us or talk to the other person.
Hey,
thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yes,
we got
sir.
you now.
Hey, I noticed last game that we used the fullback a lot more, and even Rod Smith. And considering how good Rod Smith did last year filling in for Zeke, I think we should put Rod Smith out there for the majority of plays. Put him in the backfield with Zeke. He can block. He can catch the pass. So he could be like a triple threat. I would much rather see him out there than our tight ends. I think he'd be a much better offensive threat for us. What do you guys think?
Oh, man, you know.
Thanks for the call, Bruce.
Don't send him away yet.
Uh-oh.
Invite him to the happy hour next Tuesday night. He's in Plano.
Okay.
I think you just did, Douglas. Tell him about it.
Do you know about it, Bruce?
Yes, I watched it. I'll come if Nate will let me ask another question.
Cool.
Oh yeah, when you get all
you can ask a question. You can ask a question when you show up at the half hour.
Oh.
Next. I'm just joking, man. I'm sitting here chilling today. Can't you tell?
Ask away, Bruce.
Well, I'll save the question for happy hour. I would rather get your thoughts on using Rod Smith like in a majority of your plays. You know, back in the day when you played, Nate, we had Daryl Johnston out there on every play. So Rod Smith can block, he can catch, he can run, triple threat. Put him out there for the majority of the plays.
Oh, man, I have no issue with it if the coaches want to do that, man, but it took us 2 years to talk him into putting 3 wide receivers out there, so I don't know.
Well, he can be in the H-back position. He can line up wherever. Just put him out there.
I hear you, man.
Rod's had a pretty – I mean, he's not getting very many opportunities, but he's –
Thanks for the call, Bruce.
Appreciate
it.
I mean,
Rod is good, man.
He played 10 snaps last game. I mean,
he good, man, and he's good, man.
He played, 10 snaps last game?
10 snaps, yeah. So, I mean, it's not –
And I almost got turned a 16-yard run into a first down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
I like Rod. I wouldn't mind seeing – I'm with you, Bruce. I wouldn't mind seeing him out there in more packages, but that means you got to start getting creative.
Yeah.
I mean –
he's averaging 5.4 yards a
You got to quit coloring in black, dreaming in black and white. Got to start.
You think so?
I don't know.
What a give up.
I don't know. I mean, right when you think they're not going to do anything different, they do some things different, like last game. They fake punt it. They defer the coin toss.
Remember when one time we were like, man, can they ever just defer the coin toss? And now it's like every other week they doing something like that. So
if they don't ride Zeke this weekend, if they don't continue,
we have to slow them down, right? We have to take the air out of the ball.
If they don't ride Zeke, then I don't.
That's a good point.
I don't know
because we got to take the air out of the ball. We can't if we normally have 10 to 12 possessions. You know, they have 6 to 7. We have 6 to 7, maybe 8 or 9. We got to get that thing down because last week, you know, I think we had 4 or 5 in the second half. So we got to get there. If we can take the air out of the ball, if we can get us 3 or 4 drives, you know, a couple of them 6 minutes, one of them 8 minutes. Oh, man, we're looking at another 34-minute plus game. And if we can do that, take the air with touchdowns, not with field goals.
Not field goals. I don't think you can score field goals this game.
No. Especially half of them on the left hash, we in trouble. So
I think you gotta score more touchdowns than you kick field goals.
That's it, man. If
they don't ride Zeke, Kurt's going to meet Scott Linehan in the hallway.
That's right.
Monday morning.
Duke's up.
No. I respect Scott.
Mad as Coach Linehan been right here lately. Leave that man alone. Right. You may be looking for somebody to take his anger out on. You go home to your kids and, hey, babe, tell your kids, hey, Daddy won that fight. Don't believe it. Daddy, you look bad. Yeah, but the other guy look worse.
See the other guy, yeah. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go to the dirty South. We'll go to the ATL. We got Adam on the phone. See how the vibe is.
Atlanta Bernie?
Yes, sir. On Hanging with the Boys.
You're like me and you love. I mean, if you have a thing, then cutting the cord is scary. But then I found out I could switch to DirecTV Now and still get the live sports I love. No satellite needed, no bulky hardware, no annual contract. Just
get the live sports you love. Try DirecTV Now for $10 a month for 3 months. Visit DirecTVNow.com. DirecTV Now. More for your thing. That's our thing. Use code REALDEAL. Limited time. Price for little package. After 3 months, renews monthly at full price. Currently minimum $40 unless canceled. Prices may change. New subscribers only. Cancel anytime. Content varies by package and may be limited. Restrictions apply.
It's time for Tailgating with the OtterBox Boys.
OtterBox? The overprotected phone case company?
Yep, and they've got an essential tool for your next tailgate party. The bear-resistant Venture Cooler.
Now wait. In all my tailgating days, I've never seen bears tackling brats on the blacktop.
And you never will, because a Venture Cooler with a locking kit is basically bear repellent.
Can't wait to try it out at my next tailgate.
That's been Tailgating with the OtterBox Boys. Visit OtterBox.com to learn more about their certified bear-resistant Venture Coolers.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code Dallas at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Hey, we're back.
I just asked a question. I said, you think we could have softened old Josh where he wouldn't been so razor sharp and still hard?
I love Josh, but if you follow him on Twitter, there's no softness.
Oh, surly Josh. No.
Well, he need to grow a beard.
He just got married, though.
Did he?
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations, Josh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I hope she ain't as mean as you, Josh. Y'all ain't going to last long.
Guess who's coming to the Star in Frisco, Kurt?
Who?
Well, Mama Gross will be here.
Awesome. I can't wait.
She might not come on the show next week. She might come on the week after.
Oh.
Because we have weird show schedule next week. We're only doing short shows on Wednesday, no show on Friday. So we may just wait till then. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
It depends on if we win, too. If we win, we're going to bring on a little later in the week so she don't have to go through the raft of hatred that will be called in.
Oh, the sky will be falling.
You know what, man? Has a guy in other cities do worse than us, but as many times as we fire Coach Garrett, yeah, I mean, I'm glad he don't get a whiplash every time on his back every time. But this dude would be bleeding to death, wouldn't it?
Well, hell, Broadus has tried to fire him 3 times already. So
over 5 years,
just him alone. Santa is coming to the Star of Frisco, Kurt. Book an appointment to have your photo taken with Santa and his Dallas Cowboys cottage located inside Fans United at the Star, November 19th through December 24th. Visit thestarinfrisco.com for details and to book your appointment today. And speaking of Fans United,
Merry Christmas to you.
Dallas Cowboys United. You can get the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate Cowboys fan. Join Dallas Cowboys United for only $20 and get exclusive DCU fan pack and member benefits. Visit the same website, dallascowboys.com/united to become a member today.
There you go.
Let's get
wow.
What you got? What?
And I hate to say this, man.
What?
How do you get traded 2 times for first-round picks, and the team that Brandon Cooks?
He's kind of living a good life now.
You talking about somebody legit?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about somebody legit running intermediate routes, short routes, long routes, and fast.
Yeah.
And people don't even talk about him no more. When he was with the Saints, with your homeboy Breeze, they talk about taking the top. Man, I don't think the team New England used him right. Man, they should have been. Wow, I ain't going.
All right, let's check out the pulse in Atlanta. We got Adam on the phone. What's the word? How are people super hype on the Falcons now, even though the record doesn't reflect it? What's going on in Atlanta?
You there, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I
Great.
appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man.
No.
Hey, so Nate, I went out for my walk this morning, and I smelled a little smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire, baby, because we're burning those Falcons down.
All right.
Hey, Adam, how the fans feel about the Falcons this year? They're playing really good, but the record doesn't show it. What's the vibe out there?
Yeah, I mean, they're worried about the defense, but a lot of their defensive woes are coming from injuries, so they're giving the coaches a pass. But you know, they're looking at wild card. They understand that their division's out of hand, and they just keep talking about that second wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, they're putting a lot of emphasis on this game. But you know, they were pretty down and out this week on the radio shows because of that Browns performance. They didn't see that coming.
So, Adam, one thing we ain't hearing is they got a lot of creativity on offense, though, right?
A little bit of creativity, but it's taken a lot longer for Matt Ryan to get a grasp on this offense.
Oh yeah, it took him a whole year, but he's on fire, man.
Yeah, he is on fire. Now that's kind of two things. One, I'm going to be at the hotel to do the meet and greet on Saturday, so I'd love a chance to meet you guys. Nate,
well, no, what's the call to be there? But only one of us. Shannon is only one cute enough to travel. They don't want me and my man on the road.
I'll be there.
Oh, Shannon, if I can meet you, that'd be great.
Yeah, man.
If you could smuggle one of those nice J.C. Penney fleece for me, I'd love that, man. I can't order one online.
You know what? I'll smuggle something for you. I'll take something from the Star and bring it to you. I don't think I got another fleece.
Get ready for the Dejon blue water.
Maybe this water bottle Nate Newton drank out of. You can sell it for his DNA on eBay.
I might even nestle something for you.
So, but my question is about the weapons on Atlanta. What kind of defensive schemes can we rely on? Because they got weapons everywhere. And, I get a little nervous, looking at that Titans game, how their running back was catching passes all over the field and kind of exploiting us a little bit. What can we do other than do our job defensively to keep their offensive weapons at bay?
Tackle. Yes, sir. Tackle. Diagnose, run with speed, and tackle. That's it, my friend. I mean, when you face an offense like this, all you can hope to do is contain it. When you got a fire burning, what you do is you hit the outer edges and try to bring it under containment, and then you come from the outside in to get rid of it. You just can't drouse the middle of it. It ain't happening because it'll burn you up before you get there.
Yeah, Adam.
Well, these wide receivers, would you play more man and less zone, right?
Our guys are better at man, and so we'll see. I think they have to mix it in there. They have to give a little three man rush with a linebacker as the sneak guy, and see how it goes. You have to mix things up, but don't mix it up to the point where you become confused as a defense. They can give you multiple looks. They got Hooper, they got Sanu, they got Ridley, and they got the great Julio Jones. That's 4 guys. You cannot zone all of that. I promise you can't zone all of that. So a lot of times you have to go man, and maybe you box in Julio on certain sets. But if they start moving Julio and start making you declare man or zone, you just got to play. It just come down to where your heart at, man. And if you're willing to tackle these guys with viciousness.
Adam, I got a question for you.
Yeah, man.
Do you get to watch much Falcons football just because of where you live?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Now, obviously, I have the package of the Cowboys are playing. I'm watching them first. But I do watch. I go to a few Falcons games. I mean, the new stadium's nice, and I just love football. So
okay, I got to go ahead.
Well, you going this weekend?
Yeah, he just told you that.
Yeah, I was reading something. I apologize.
He said he's going to the hotel. He wanted to meet you.
Well, I heard the hotel part. I didn't hear the game part.
Yeah, I'm doing the tailgate before the game with the Star Tours, and then I got tickets for the game. Right. So looking forward to it.
So I got 2 questions for you. One, what does everybody think there? Do they think that the Falcons are winning or losing? And then 2, since you get to watch a lot of Falcons football, what do we need to do, the Cowboys, to win that game?
Nate says it better than anybody else. They just got to do their job. I mean, if they do what they should do, we're going to win this game because their defense, we should exploit their defense, and our defense will be the best defense that Atlanta has faced all year.
Nice.
So they haven't faced a defense as physical and as tough as ours this year. Mm-hmm. So the challenge is on them,
Yeah.
And what was your first question?
Fans. What do the fans think about the game?
What's everybody in Atlanta think? Do they think they're winning or losing?
The fans, they think they're going to win because they play really well at home.
Mm-hmm.
Their red zone percentage, I think, is like 88%.
Yes, it is.
With
touchdowns. With touchdowns.
Yeah, with touchdowns. So they feel comfortable at home. Haven't been good on the road, so that they feel like they have the edge there. And, of course, they're talking about last year, but this game is different than last year. I mean, there's some similarities, but we didn't have Zeke. We didn't have Leighton Vander Esch. And
we didn't have Dak.
Amari Cooper's going to make a big difference.
All right, man. We appreciate.
We didn't have Dak.
Yes, we did. We just lost him after that game.
After that, he was gone.
Adam,
hey, guys, I appreciate everything you do, guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Holler
I'm
at
going to call back Monday. We're going to celebrate that win.
Yeah, holler at me at the hotel whenever when we get there. Just
you don't use up all your
bus.
talk time, brother. You better holler at this man at the hotel much as you can, because you banned off for a while.
Oh, Nate, stop.
I'm just saying we got to ban the dude off. Man, the other callers, we could have got 4 callers in with.
He had some value. He's behind enemy lines.
I'm wondering if he's the talk show host or you.
He had valuable information. Adam in Atlanta.
Adam's hosting.
I'm just glad we got. I'm just glad we got the right city, because I'd have looked real stupid if I'd asked all them questions and Douglas would have screwed up and he'd have been from
North Carolina.
Yeah, Alabama or.
From now on, I'll just call them liars if they say that's not him.
Be like, that's not what you told me. Oh, all right. Well, let's go try to track down some of these players. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it,
All
man.
right,
we're going to look for you to do big things today, Kurt.
Play the 3-minute drill today. So we will be back tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Cowboys are a 3-point underdog.
Mama Gross tomorrow, too.
Underdog.
Yep. Atlanta's favored by 3. So Atlanta's giving up.
Broadus and Mama Gross tomorrow.
Broadus and Mama Gross tomorrow. Kurt, you going to be with us tomorrow?
I hope so.
Yeah? Okay. Nate, you'll be here.
Really, man, if we don't get Adam from Atlanta to take our spots.
Stop it. Kurt, thanks for showing up. Nate, thanks for bringing it.
Hey, man.
Douglas.
Hey, man, do y'all have a Tommy John commercial we can give you?
thanks for doing what you do. Kent, thanks for pushing the buttons. We will be back tomorrow, 12:30 to 1:30 on Hangin' With The Boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?